R6.
On like an NQ or something
Yeah,
like
an
that.
NQ.
I
Since we're
mean, you could still play a breakout if
Oh,
it
yeah,
came back
true.
to R4 because it hasn't
Oh,
made it
yeah,
to
yeah.
R6 yet.
That's right, yeah.
So as long as it hasn't made it to R6, I would still be okay with entertaining along at R4 if the book maintains a bullish posture. That being said, it's going to have to lose the 50 SMA to get to R4. And it's had a lot of volume up here. Like, look at the volume profile from 8:45 up until now. You would think there was a news event at 8:45. The volume
Yeah, that's
profile
what I thought.
increased so much. So why all the work? You know, what are they up to? You know what I mean? What you up to? What you up to? Like SPY is all the way up near our like SPY's at 6. We're at 600. All right.
6,600.
SPY is at 600. We are at all-time highs right now.
Looks like old SPY at 600. Yeah, that's pretty high. I forgot who was saying a couple months ago. They were saying they see SPY at 600. They were right.
This is very high. To
Hunter
be
Biden high.
squeezed or not to be squeezed? That is the question. To put your shares in front of the inevitable freight train for the hopes of instant glorious profit.
Uh,
This is the challenge we face.
To step over dollars while picking up dimes.
We step over. We walk into trees trying to find the forest. Realizing it's a dog park. We have the most talented kick returner in the entire NFL, but cannot still win games.
We walk into the ocean looking for the forest.
We walk off the mountainside like a herd of buffalo.
We only win 4 games, but we beat the Steelers and the Redskins. Which are still the Redskins.
Which are the Redskins.
AMD is at R6.
The Commanders.
There's everything that's up right now, man.
The Motors.
As the descendant of a Redskin, I'm offended.
Lauren,
yes.
if they hurry up, this gap fill statistic is going to skyrocket to fill that gap from last night. They got to hurry up, though, before this 9:30 opens.
Whoa, dirty talk this morning from Al.
Big gap.
Well, if we stay above 0.7, it's like 50-50, but if they get down to 0.7 rather quickly, it'll go up to like 65-70.
I mean, PDC right now on SPY, right, is like way down there. What are the chances? I mean, SPY loves filling its gaps right now.
850 would be the target.
Can I get a gap fill? Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I see that. 850, 853.25. But 850.
Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Somebody's gonna short SPY this morning.
You see Tesla right now?
Wacko, 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 wacko.
You can see Tesla
Nice, yeah.
Tesla?
tanking before the open.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
Whoa.
I think it's that.
Tesla's way up there.
Yep.
362. What happened?
So it's broken. So Tesla niggas target, like niggas zone is like what, 390?
Wow, that's way up there.
If you look at the chart back, it's like 375 to 390 is like that's when the seller stub in.
No, wait, SPY. Come on. Can I get a whoop whoop?
It's not.
Open. Oh. What the hell was that?
It just looks like it wants to straight sell. Hey, guess what? Guess which psychopath shorted in Q at 2143?
Nice.
Back to R4. Uh-oh, target hit. Back. All right. Yes, let's go, people.
There's AMD from R4.
Someone's alarms are going off.
I know. I was gonna say we're blowing up.
Can you hear my stuff? Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Has not stopped talking since it opened.
I didn't know what it was. I was just like, what's happening?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What's
Okay.
happening?
You're good.
Okay,
I'm
that's fine.
I'm trying to turn it off for you guys. I don't know how to control that mic. I don't even know why you're
Okay.
hearing it.
It's kind of
just-
quiet. It's just background. It's not that
The
bad.
AI was trying to tell us something. It was like,
No,
you
it's
must take this trade. It's very good
this
for you.
pivot bot. It's reading out the different stuff for me, so it's visually. I'm doing an auditory recording of it. I just didn't think you guys would hear it.
Oh, cool.
Sorry about that.
Man, look at that test right back to the right back to R4 on
Right back.
on ES there.
Went back to opening
Can you
price
hear it
on
still?
NQ.
That was wild.
Opening price and yeah, opening price.
Can you hear
Actually,
it still?
basically where the
Yeah.
price originated from.
I like
Whoa.
my apples.
You hear me?
We can
Holy
hear you.
cow.
Oh, okay.
So I did take that long, and it literally filled me. That was weird.
Mute myself.
I'm
Only
long
took
and
two
video.
contracts long. I took 2 contracts long off the opening price, and I'm all out now already. I guess it just violently wicked up into my order.
Oh,
Pretty good. I think I might be
Right
done for the
on.
day. 2 winners. 2 small winners, but they added up to way over goal. It's only 933.
yeah.
Well, you got more. Did you get 4 hour or more off that, Thor? Because that
Oh,
was a big
I
move.
had a 4. I had a target.
Yeah, that was a big move. I got it up. You got it going down.
Yeah, baby.
I think you got the bigger move, honestly. If
You know,
showed
it's not
45.
about it's not a size comparison.
I know. That's what she said.
Sorry.
All right, that'd be better to say. That's what she said. Tesla's doing the sweepy thing. Goes down, takes everyone, goes up. Oof. Tesla's going to be at 400. I said 300 a couple months ago. Tesla's going to be at 400 soon.
Man, there's so much energy right now. You can feel it.
I know.
It's like one of those weird things because I don't have anything I'm like really loving right now as far as just like setups.
Well, Nvidia made a
But
crazy
I'll
push down.
get there.
Nvidia made a crazy push down candle, and then it just retraced. It's engulfing candle and on the way up now.
AMD's
5
been
minutes down and now
red.
5 minute
It's
up.
above R4 right
Retraced
now.
the entire way.
What is it? Is it lead?
I was reading that Elon's going to take SpaceX public this year.
Oh man, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll buy
That would
that.
be nice.
I've got a
Yeah,
couple
I'll buy that.
dollars in that. I'm a private investor
Yeah.
because they're really close to us. I like them as because I kind of view them as being a local company almost because
Yeah.
they've got so much stuff going on here in Florida. I mean, I don't know if they're technically a Florida company. They might be a.
$4.
I kind of like where AMD's at right now. You don't like pay attention to my cost chart itself because it's jacked right now. But
What is it? R4?
yeah, like we're away from R4. We're almost to R6,
Yeah.
and it found a really big
Yeah.
seller at 141, which is basically R6. I like that spot there. $141's got a seller they've brought in, but we've got some nice tearing to the downside, and the CVD is red. No, never. All right, there's the level. Did you long off of R4? Nice. Oh, nice. Good
Oh,
job. It
awesome.
looks nice. Look at it coming right off the level there.
And
Beautiful.
Nvidia just bounced up past 4.
Man, I'm so like, all right, it's cool. It's cool.
I think we're going higher. Bullish price delivery.
Yeah.
How do you go long above R6? You know, it's really difficult to do.
No, you just click on that button that says buy.
True.
Yeah, that's all you do.
Also,
It's easy.
so we
smash
just
the
hit the
button.
level that I called that. So we had some equal lows at 21054 from the 12th and the 13th. We just pushed it. So the next level above that is when it, I mean, that's way up there, but we have a 20 is it 21099 is the next level, and then 21,191.25 is a candle from 1114.
I guess
My
long
time is
this
21,100. There's a big order over there, and monthly, floor 4.
Yeah,
I'm long
it's-
Tesla for
Yeah, floor 4 is going to be that daily level basically. Oh, I love that.
I did long Tesla from 356.
Oh, really? Holy cow! Great entry. So you're up like 6 points already.
No, 3%, so it's not. I'm gonna step out again.
Oh,
It's getting volume over here.
The thing with
Huge.
Tesla is Tesla, it hold on. Tesla is in a higher range. Tesla found a really big seller yesterday or on Friday at 11 o'clock, right off of this price, and it marked the high of day. So it's not surprising that you're finding a seller here because you found a seller here before. And remember, Tesla's in it's a higher range, but right now Tesla is under R3. So for me, it wouldn't be a long from this positioning. I'm not saying it's a short, but it's technically not a long either. It would need, and for a higher range to be a long, you would need to either be above R4 or be at S3.
Yeah, and I was gonna take Nvidia from S4, but like my DAS shut down on me, so
Yeah.
I missed. Yeah, I missed the end. It was really good pinball on S4.
Yeah, the main issue we're gonna have here. So, and let me hold on. Let me bring it.
Like was good like into Nvidia, but that's decided to shut down.
So you can see, like, what I mean is this. Like, if you look at it, it actually might be. I mean, it's looking pretty strong right now. It's got a good order to the top side, and it's not that it doesn't. I don't think. I mean, it might be a long. I mean, I'm just normally just from this positioning, you don't want to go long, and the reason why is just where did my dang chart go? There it is. Look here. If you look at the 15-minute chart, see right here.
Yeah.
You found a really big seller right here. So right now, so this is why you want it to actually get above this seller, so that when they start because remember, in order for us to, we're gonna accumulate by buying through, right? And then we'll bring in the buyer, and then we'll distribute in, right? So until we go through, we haven't been able to complete that process, right? So that means there's a large seller that's got to be here, and you can see this big VPOC right here, right here, right? So if you're going long right now, you're going long right into the biggest seller we've found so far, like period, right? So this is why you got to be. This is why the system is very specific about where you're going long from versus where you're going short from, because although this may be a long, this is going to be a very hopefully it is a long and it breaks through, but it is more likely that you are going to find a seller here, and this is going to sell against you, not go with you, just systematically, because if you're looking at history, we sold here before. So just and then if it starts to sell, this is where it's going to sell too.
Okay, because I'm still have caution
EDC.
because I entered 356.
Okay.
Nvidia coming back to S4.
Go Tesla, go! Make them some money. Yeah, I'll be right back. Be right back.
Hey Thor, can you look at the apple?
He's not here.
Away.
Sees a spy like the ISO Vivid above R6.
Well,
boy.
Let's
It's
stop
even
down.
though ISO pivots. ISO pivots are a major signal, one of the most important signals.
But you have no, but you have like you have to also pivot like one like was if you look at 1 minute chart,
Okay.
look at like one in the top and one in the bottom now.
I'll tell you this afternoon.
Yeah. So on the lower time frames, they're not as important, but you know, if there's something to notice because they are a pivot.
I know I can get it all back. I just don't want that pressure right now.
All right.
AMD's
See what I mean about Tesla?
Yeah.
Order populating down to the downside. I have a floor pivot. $39.97. I do have a volume. Volume declining on the move down. I would need a double test or something. I can't trade that. Uber. Let's look at Uber forming a ISO pivot above R4, so that should be along. With pre-market data, the breakup wasn't good. My stop would have to be right here, 04. Do I have it? Or is it 142, 140?
I like that you're talking
Uber
away
looks
from.
promising.
Yeah, it's always I like the process orientation.
Yeah, I like that.
So I talk to myself all the time. One of the reasons I actually started a trading community is so that when I talk to myself, it didn't sound as crazy.
That's why.
Because then I was talking to other people.
Really nice ISO pivot.
So it really worked out. The real issue is when you start answering yourself.
Yep.
And then arguing with yourself.
It does right here. Okay, I'm going short.
I don't know if you hear
I think he's listening to somebody in another room.
Short with a stop just above 73.
Who is this?
But I don't know because he's talking about ISO pivots. So
that's Kinda.
It probably can, yeah.
I want to take Uber down to 71.
I'll just send him a DM real quick.
But that's the kind of stuff, like Thor said, it's the kind of stuff I say to myself as I'm trying to get into a trade. I'm like, okay, well, we're holding our 4 here. We just got ISO pivot.
Got in because of the isolated pivot forming on the 5-minute chart.
Yeah, I love what he's saying.
I got the book map showing orders down. I do have orders to the top side. I do have a daily, looks like a breakout.
Or maybe he's recording it so he can go and review it later and see what his thought process needs adjusting or not.
I like that too.
I like it.
Hey Thor, can you look at Meta?
Look at what?
Meta?
Meta?
I have orders at 71.90. I'm not going to stay in it too long.
Meta.
After what I woke up to, the L2 is...
Maybe. There you are.
L2 is definitely bearish.
Wow.
R4 breakdown.
My question is, I'm long since R4 backtest, and I'm just the target is 578. Is it realistic?
578.
I'd like to see it clear. If it doesn't, if we come up and we test my entry, maybe I'll just get out then because I am a little more.
Probably not. So, like, I would be okay if you wanted to use like a 50 trail at this point or something. Like, if it loses like 568 or something like that, go ahead and take what you can get out of it or something like that. The only reason I'm saying this is because you can blow out, and it's hard to say. You know, it's kind of hard to say, and the reason I say that is because it is kind of a narrow range. Right, but the issue we have here, which we did break out, so the narrow range is fulfilled, but the issue I'm having is our ATR is 13.77, and our measurement of our range is 12.5. So we're basically within $1 of our ATR, right? So if we kept moving, the furthest I'd really kind of expect to move would be like a move up to maybe 574. You know what I mean? But you're gonna have to exceed ATR by about $4 or $5, or what, 30% or something like that, in order to achieve, that with the market currently kind of rolling over right now.
Looks like it's respecting.
Which I shorted R6 by the way on NQ.
Still.
I see. Okay. And I have a similar position in Apple, essentially, backtest and went long. But I think it's the same answer, I guess, because my target is 235.
I still have
which ticker?
L2 in my favor.
Apple. So my cams are a little off. We're kind of looking at that. We think it's a time frame issue, but I can use the other info though. So the thing with Apple is, yeah, I mean, I really like the trade on Apple because it came right off of 231 was R4, and it came off of that really nicely. It is a narrower range, which I like. So the order book did have some bullish orders as well, which I really like. They are bringing in some buys to the downside, which is not exciting. So I do like a lot of that. So the issue here, there's still actually some range in Apple's ATR. So I'm not really as concerned with its ATR, but we generically the R4 breakout. So on the narrow range, right? The hope is that when we break out from R4, we're going to round to the floor levels. And we can still get there. So for me right now, the play is, I think is a good play as far as, you can just be coming back to test this moving average here that's here. And, I have an R4 calculated here, but it's wrong according to DOS. But you could be coming back here to test the top of R6 in DOS. And if you find a buyer from here and start moving up, you can still go to the floor levels. So Apple, I feel better about the hold on, although I'm not sure the VPA really looks like a long right now. But I like structurally the play significantly better, and I like the hold because there's room in the ATR to get there. On the other one, it looks like you're kind of blown out.
I see. It looks like if I had a tighter stop, I could have been, because I'm going to the target, 5R, no matter what. So maybe I had to tighten the stop, I guess.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah. So I took a loss on SPY to start because I thought we were going to fill our gap, and then it squeezed, and I got back short at R4. So you can see, check this out. First, hopefully we're going to hit target here. My target's right down at 598.55. So I went short when it held the open price. And I thought we were going to draw, and it just looked like we were going to sell like crazy on the book. So I went ahead and went short, and then it squeezed, and I took a stop because my stop was right above here. It squeezed up here, found this order, came down here, moved, and then stuck. So I went short there and just threw my stop above high of day. So we'll see if we get it. Come on, SPY. I also shorted NQ off of R6. I already hit that target in Ninja, and now I'm also short R6 ES. Give me my money back.
Looks like we're going to fill the gap.
Yeah, Tokyo Open is not providing much support.
Check out the 4-hour candle now, Ace.
Yeah.
What happened?
Look at my Lauren. You see my short here on SPY?
Yeah, that's amazing.
The stop though, I took a stupid stop.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't even at a level. This is dumb. I could have longed this ISO pivot at R4. That would have been awesome. And then I could have shorted R6. That would have been awesome. But here's me being not awesome. Here's me being more awesome.
Yeah, you're probably getting a bigger move by shorting up higher. It'll make your money back plus.
they convinced me to get long. I did not. I got money out of the first R6 short and then became very cautious.
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday. Now here comes R4 buyer. Oh, jerk. Dang, look at that R4 response right there. That was brutal. Look at that friggin'. Look how good that hit is right there. Jeez. All right, I'm gonna. I have a 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna bail for a little bit. Fun hanging everybody this morning. I mean, kind of a lackluster start to the day, but I have a feeling if I just keep hanging on to this thing, I think this spy one's gonna work out. So, anyway, I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Have some fun. Bye.
Thank you, Dorothy.
Hey, Lauren. Lauren,
Yes,
are you there?
Dorothy.
Hey, I was looking at the CMEG holiday calendar. Looks like the futures market is closed for 3 days, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all 3 days.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was just looking at it from the CMEG official site. So we trade through CMEG, right?
Yes.
So let me post that in the Pivotal Paradise site. And if you look at the
I thought it was just half day Wednesday, half day Friday, or
I'm not
shortened day Friday.
I do not know, but when I look at the Pivotal Paradise, when I look at the CMEG link, it says the holiday schedule for Thanksgiving is 27, 28, 29. Let me check the holiday hours too.
I think I remember trading last Thanksgiving, the day after or whatever. It It really didn't offer anything. It was really slow and didn't move much.
I tried to take a long on AMD, like right around 9:31, and I didn't get filled, and that's like one of the first times that's happened. Like I went long and only got 4 shares filled out of my order, and then it just took off. It was really volatile. Which kind of sucked, and then it came right back. Hadn't had that happen before.
For a little bit, you were crushing it with those 4 shares.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I don't think it would have hit. I actually don't know. It didn't hit my target on that one little wick, but it came very, very close. And then it came back down. I'm like, well, I'm in 4 shares, and I still had a current order on for the rest of the shares. And so I took it off, and then I tried it again, and I got stopped out. And I'm like, well, and then it just, as soon as I got stopped out, it ripped up to that 142. It was very unfortunate. It was very volatile, though. It had like a really big burst of volatility.
Yeah, today's had great volume, but things were just not opening in the right spots for me. And
Yeah, and everything, yeah.
It's just not in the right spot. It's like it's at R6 and it's a low range, and there's just a lot of. I don't really see anything right now. And then things that are in good spots have already gone. Like if they're at S3, they've already gone to R4. So now the play is kind of broken.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's kind of slowing down for a little bit. The spot is still going down.
And then there's been a lot of plays where it's like something's coming back to R4, but then I look and the CVD is really red and it looks bearish, but then it bounces off R4, and I'm like, well, I would have never taken that.
তোর কি অবস্থা? হ্যাঁ কি
At the moment, MNQ is only a short.
কেন?
We got the turn
Yeah,
up at the top, and then we got to do.
The spot looks like it's just the short too. It's just trending down.
কি স্যার? ওটা রিল্যাক্স করে। $16 ভিতরে চপড আউট করে দিচ্ছে।
NQ already did a full R6 to S6.
Wow.
টপড আউট হয়ে গেছি, মানে এই যে বুম 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 করে নেমে গেছে। এইটা মিস করছি, এই শর্টিংটা মিস করছি। আমরা যাই, এই জন্যই তো এদের সাথে আসি। না, আজকে অবস্থা একটু খারাপ। মানে I do not know if I just do not know if I should buy it or short it. শর্ট এইখানে করতে পারতাম, এই জায়গায় অল দ্য ওয়ে পুরোটা ফিল হয়ে যেত। না, এর নিচে নামবে না, ফ্লোরের নিচে নামবে।